Hi, and welcome to the Well Balanced class. I am your health coach, Heather Schaefer, and today we're going to be focusing more on footwork and single leg stands and rotation around the chair. So let's go ahead and get started by warming up the shoulders. We're just doing some shoulder circles back. Shoulder circles forward. And we're going to squeeze the shoulders up to the ears and press down. Squeezing up, press down. One more time, squeezing up and pressing down. We're bringing one shoulder forward, the other one back, and alternating between the two. 3, 2, 1. We're going to bring our hands up overhead. Take a nice big deep breath in and exhale. Let's do that one more time. Big inhale and exhale. Wide arm circles back. And forward. Warming up the shoulders, warming up the arms. Bringing the arms overhead, we're reaching with the right and then the left, alternating between the two. And here we're gonna pretend like we're grabbing and pulling a heavy rope down, grab and pull. 3, 2, 1. Arms come out to the side, reaching side to side, rotate the wrists. Looking good. 2, 1. Hands on the hips, hip circles. Other direction. And shake that out. All right, go ahead and sit on the edge of the chair, opposite hand to knee, alternating. So now we have upper and lower body coordination going. So now we should start to feel our heart rates elevate just a little bit. All right, let's make this more challenging by bringing the fingertips to the ears and bringing the opposite elbow to knee. Now you don't have to necessarily touch elbow to knee, but we're just going in that direction. 3, 2, 1. Sitting up nice and tall, fingertips are still behind the ears, and we're just bending to one side and then to the other side. It's getting a nice deep side stretch in here, and it feels really good. 3, 2, 1, and shake that all out. Okay, so still sitting on the edge of the chair, arms across the chest. We're leaning back to the back of the chair for sit-ups for 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, go ahead and grab your weights. Still sitting on the edge of the chair, sitting nice and tall. We're gonna alternate bicep curls for 20. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Go ahead and shake that out. We're going to bring the weights touching the elbows, and our elbows are by our side and our weights are touching the shoulder. We're going to alternate overhead press for 20. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, we're going to go ahead and place one weight on the chair behind us, grabbing the ends of the other weight. We're going to push out with the chest press, and then we're also going to add in a heel dig. So I'm going to demonstrate chest press with the heel dig and right back in again. We're here for 12. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Go ahead and rest. So we're gonna grab the other weight. I'm actually gonna show you from this angle. We're going to hinge forward, back is nice and straight, 15 rows. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, let's go ahead and put one weight back. We're going to hold the other weight close to the chest, and we're going to rotate from side to side. So we're using our abdominal muscles and our back muscles and our transverse muscles to rotate side to side. So my arms are actually completely still. Three, 2, 1. And put that weight back. Okay, we're gonna warm up more of the legs by doing a leg extension. I'm gonna show you from the side. So we're just extending out for 8. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and shake that out. Other side, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and shake that out. Okay, we're gonna warm up the ankles, so we're just gonna do some toe taps. And we're gonna warm up the ankles a lot too when we stand up, and then some heel taps. So if this seems like a shorter ankle warm up today, we're just gonna stand up and kind of do the same thing. So we're doing heel and toe, and alternating. Okay, so here, I'm gonna place the feet farther apart. We're gonna bring the toes together and then the toes in the opposite direction. And then the heels. Okay, bringing the feet together, toe, heel, one direction, toe, heel to the other side of the chair. And shake that out. Go ahead and stand up. Okay, so we're gonna do some chair stands, and these are just regular, typical chair stands 10 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shake that out. Okay, let's go ahead and walk to the back of the chair. I'm gonna do some single side leg raises. So 10 on this side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shake that out. Other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake that out. All right, nice job. I'm going to turn my chair for demonstration purposes. We're going to do some straight leg hip extensions. So a hip extension is just basically kicking the leg back, and it kind of stretches these hip flexors right here and extends it back. So that's kind of cool. So we're going to do 10 of these. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Shake that out. Other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done with those. Okay, as promised, we're going to get more into the ankles and strengthening the calves and the ankles. So here, we're going to do standing toe raises and heel raises. So lifting up the toes, holding onto the sturdy chair, and lifting up the heels. Toes, heels. Looking good. One more time, lifting up the toes and the heels. Shake that out. Okay, we're actually going to bring the toes out to a 45-degree angle or so, and then we're going to lift the heels all the way up and back down. We're here for 9 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and shake that out. Okay, we're going to lift up the leg, point and flex, and then circle. And then circle other direction. Point and flex. Shake that out. Other leg, point and flex. And circle the ankle one direction. And then the other direction. Point and flex. Okay. So I think we're ready and warmed up enough to start doing some balancing exercises. I'm going to start with a tandem walk. So you want to step away from your chair just enough to where your arms extended all the way up, but you can still touch your chair. You're going to place one foot right in front of the other, and then bring that other foot. So it's toe, heel, walking in a straight line. And then when you don't have any more room, you can't hold on to the chair anymore, we're actually just going to go backward. So here we go, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. That's about all I'm going to do, and I'm just going to go forward again. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. One more time back. And shake that out. Okay, so I'm standing in the center of the back of the chair. I'm holding on. My feet are pretty close together, probably as close as they're gonna get. And from here, I'm just going to close my eyes. I'm just gonna feel this, just what it feels like, just to have my eyes closed. So I encourage you to do the same thing if you can. If it feels very uncomfortable for you to close your eyes, you can maybe do a hard blink and just kind of for a second close your eyes and open your eyes, but always hold on to a chair. Now, if you feel comfortable with this, see if you can maybe let go of the chair but still touch the chair, but you're not necessarily holding on, and see what that feels like to you. Go ahead and open your eyes and shake that out. We're going to take this one step further, and so go ahead and take a slight step back, and then bring one foot forward as if you're taking a step. This is called a semi-tandem stance, and I'm going to show you from this, maybe this angle would be a good angle. So you can see that this is a full tandem to where my feet are lined up with each other, but a semi-tandem is when your feet are together and you just take a small step forward. So from here, holding on to the chair, go ahead and close your eyes and see what it feels like for you. 2, 1, open your eyes, bring the feet back together, and now with the other leg, take a step and close your eyes. Open your eyes and shake that out. So I encourage you to let me know how that felt for you. I would love feedback on this. Was it good? Was it no problem? Was there difficulty with it? Was it scary? So I would really like to know how you feel about it. We are going to go ahead and move along. We're going to be using this chair today as a prop. So you don't have to move your chair, but I'm just going to move my chair for demonstration purposes. Okay, so moving to the front of your chair, we're going to do a half squat, and then we're going to take a step to the side. So let's go ahead and do our half squat, standing up, and then take as big of a step to the side as you feel comfortable with, because we're not holding on to anything. So take a step to the side, and then go ahead and bring those feet together. Now, if you haven't cleared the side of your chair, you can kind of go ahead and do that. So next, we're going to take a big step back. And then here you can kind of hold on to that chair and take a big step back. So again, if you haven't cleared your chair because it wasn't that big of enough step, then go ahead and do that so you're standing in the back of your chair. And we're going to do the same thing again. we're taking a step to the side, and our goal is to get to completely to the other side of the chair. Take a big step forward. All right, and now if you need to, take another step forward to clear that chair, and then take another step. So now you should be directly in front of your chair. So we're gonna do that half squat, come back up, and we're gonna go the other way. So now you should kind of feel, if you're comfortable with this, taking bigger steps without holding onto anything. And then if you're not comfortable with that, then you want to take a couple smaller steps to clear this area. So then take that big step, and then take a big enough step. So I'm gonna have to take a small step. And then another step. And then step to the side. Half squat, come back up. This time, we're gonna rotate to the side. So we're taking a step and turning. Take another step and turn, and walk, and continue to turn until you're all the way to the front of the chair again. And if you need to hold on to your chair, that's perfectly fine. We're gonna do another half squat, standing up, other direction. So slowly turning, you're rotating your foot, your leg, getting some ankle mobility in here. And stepping right in front of your chair. Again, half squat, come back up. And this time, we're gonna take, we're gonna go to, we're turning around, and now we're facing the wall or the opposite side. Usually I'm facing you, and now I'm not. All right, so again, now what we're going to do is we're going to turn around. So now we have to take a lot smaller steps. Step forward to the side so you're in front of your chair again. I'm gonna do that half squat, come up, other direction. So now we're turning the other direction. We're facing the back of the chair, and then we gotta do a small turnaround and then take steps to get right in front of the chair again. Let's go ahead and have a seat and shake that out. Okay, so now that we're familiar with this chair, we're gonna do some sort of an agility drill. I want you to be safe with this, and I'm gonna demonstrate. So don't do this with me, I'm gonna demonstrate first. I'm gonna stand up from the chair, and I'm gonna walk around as safely but fairly quickly as I possibly can, and then I'm gonna sit back down in the chair again. I'm gonna come right back up, and I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. So you should be familiar with how you're turning now and how that feels for you. So let's go ahead and do this together. Here we go. Standing up out of the chair, and then at a pace that you feel comfortable with, walking around the chair, and then sitting back down. Standing back up, other direction. Now we're walking around the chair. So notice, do you feel dizzy? Does this feel uncomfortable? Does this feel safe? And sitting back down in the chair again. How many times did you have to hold on to the chair? Did you have to hold on to the chair? So these are all of the things that could be going through your mind. And please leave a comment on the More Health YouTube channel about how you feel about this. Okay, well, that was an adventure. Let's go ahead and just take another nice big deep breath in, fingertips to the ceiling, and exhale. Okay, we're gonna get in some leg strength, some more leg strength in here, and some abdominal strength. So we're sitting on the edge of the chair, we're leaning back, we're lifting up leg and opposite arm. We're using our abdominal strength because we're gonna lift up out of the chair, leaning from the back of the chair, And we're gonna try to touch our hands to our knees or our shin, somewhere around in the vicinity, and then come right back to this position. We're gonna do this 5 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And shake that out. Okay, leaning back again. We're gonna do the other side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sitting up and shake that out. Okay, we're gonna work on the calf muscles and we're gonna work on the hamstrings by sitting in the chair. So we're gonna turn ourselves to the edge of the chair, the side of the chair. We're going to bring this leg out just a little bit, holding on to the chair, wherever you feel comfortable with. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna lift up the heel and tap down. Lift and tap, lift and tap. 3, 2, 1. And then go ahead and bring that leg up. And then from here, we're going to lift and bring down. So we're kind of just stretching that area that we just worked. And other side. So we're going to the other side. And we're going to gently bring that knee down towards the floor. And I'm on the tip of the toes. And this is a very isolated movement. And it doesn't have to be this big, dramatic, dynamic movement. It's just tap and lift. So we're isolating the calf, we're isolating the hamstrings. 2, 1. Then we're going to drag that foot up and we're going to bring that knee up to the chest and back down. So you should feel the quadriceps working, a little bit of abdominals working, and a back stretch when we lift up and bring down. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the side over here, and we're going to tap back 3 times, lift up for 3 times, and then we're going to stretch. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Drag that leg up and then lift. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Other side. Knee goes back. So the knee is relatively close to the floor. And we're going to lift. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to drag that knee up and then lift the knee to the chest. 1, 2, 3. All right, so that was some pretty good hip mobility, leg strengtheners. So because that is such an intense move, we're gonna head right into some hamstring stretches. So I think, let me move back a little bit more. Okay, my favorite hamstring stretch. And then if you can start to reach for those toes. And this can also stretch the lower back too, which is nice. Go ahead and shake that out, other side. Reach for the toes. And shake that out. Sitting up nice and tall, just gonna turn to one side. Take a nice couple deep breaths. And turn to the other side. Facing center, roll the head around. other direction. Go ahead and look side to side. And then for the final time, take a nice big deep breath in, fingertips to the ceiling, reach and exhale. Thank you so much for attending the balance class. I hope that you had a good time, and I'll see you next time.